So to start your Chihuly inspired artwork, we are going to get a coffee filter, a cup, a rubber band, a spray bottle that I filled with about a couple spoonfuls of cornstarch and water, and just mix those both together. You will also need some markers. And then I recommend, if you're doing this on a table, put something underneath the table, because we're going to be drawing a marker on top of the coffee filter. And coffee filters aren't very thick, so the marker will go right through and go through onto the next surface underneath it. So first things first, you're just going to take a coffee filter and color it in however you'd like with marker. So if you want to use green, blue, yellow, whatever colors you have. If you want to make patterns too, it's up to you. But try to color in the whole thing. So I'm going to fast forward this so you can see how mine turns out when it's all colored in. Alright, so now that I've colored in the whole surface of my coffee filter, we're going to talk about the next step. As you can see, a lot of that marker went through onto the surface underneath my coffee filter. So again, please put something underneath here so this doesn't mark up your tables. But what I'll do next is I'm going to take a cup. If you want to use a cup that isn't disposable, that should work fine too. You'll just probably have to clean it off when you're done. But I'm just going to use a disposable cup and place the coffee filter right on the middle, or the middle of the coffee filter on the cup. And I'm just going to crush this down around the cup like this. It almost looks like a skirt. And then I'm going to take a rubber band and place this right at the beginning of this cup right here, right at the end. So right like this. You don't want to make it go down too much, because otherwise this won't spread out as much. But I'm going to make this spread a little bit, kind of almost think of it like that Chihuly, almost like flower looking shape for it. So mine will kind of look like this. So after you're done, you can take your cornstarch water mixture and your spray bottle. Again, it's just a couple spoonfuls of cornstarch in here. If you don't have a spray bottle, you could also just use a cup and a paintbrush and mix cornstarch into water and then paint it on like this. But the spray bottle is probably going to be easier. Just again, be careful, because this could get a little messy. There we go. And we're going to go over the whole surface. You're going to see the colors are going to start to mix together too. Now, I'm going to say that's about enough. You just want to make sure the whole surface gets wet. And we're going to let that dry. This is probably going to have to dry for a couple hours, maybe even a day. So I will show you how this project looks when it's completely dry. Alright everyone, so now my coffee filter has dried. So what I'm going to do next is just take off the rubber band, take this off, and this will still keep its shape. The cornstarch helped to keep it firm. So if you make one of these, I'd love to see how they turn out. I'll see you again next time, everyone. Bye, everybody.